Hello guys, my name is Faiza and I'm also a medical student, just like Asha on the other video. And today I'm going to be talking about the way I got into medicine and, you know, my journey there. And inshallah, I'm hoping a lot of people will benefit from it, because I know it's summer now and like it's that time where everyone's thinking about their UK cats and all that kind of stuff and going to open days. So let's start. Basically, after GCSEs, I went to college and I did my normal A-levels, so the typical. I did the four English language, biology, chemistry and maths, and then I dropped maths and took English language for my third. And I did okay. Like I got decent grades, but then it wasn't enough for the typical medical course, and I wasn't sure if I was doing it because I hadn't had much exposure to it. Now, you have to remember, I was interested, so I was doing a lot of volunteering work behind the scenes. I was working with a charity shop for every Sunday for a year, and then during my my blocks, I used to have spaces where I went to a care home to volunteer with dementia. So I was doing that and I was getting exposure, but I still wasn't sure. I'd been to like every single talk there was. We used to have like a medical ethics society in college, and I used to go to that as well. So I was like reading up on it and I was very interested, but I just was not sure. So I had to take a gap year. I got a job I applied for a job during like April before my exams and before my like final A-level exams as a healthcare assistant in a hospital. I did the interviews and I did everything, but I was applying for loads of other things as well. I was applying for admin, I was applying for anything that I could get into, because I just wanted that exposure to see like doctors at work, nurses at work, like ODPs, physiotherapists, occupational therapists, you know, everyone in the field. And I got the job and I still wasn't sure. I was waiting for my A-level results. I got my A-level results. I remember I was in training for the healthcare assistant job, and I did well, but I just didn't do well enough for the, you know, typical 5-year medical courses. So I'd heard about these foundation year courses. I was kind of reluctant, because, you know, you have to think I'm a different person now. I was sort of type A personality, where I was like, do you know what? I want to get in, I want to do it. By 23, I want to be a doctor, I want to be working. 25, be finishing my FY2s. Like, you know, like weird, like proper type A personality. Life does not work that way. Life sometimes, it says, no, you're going to stay for a year. Yeah, so I decided to take the gap year and just try my chances. Like, I was thinking, like, I was at work and I was thinking, you know what? I think I can do what these doctors do. Who says I'm not intelligent enough? And I was becoming more confident in myself, and I was like developing all these skills I would have never had. It's going straight. Like, I had exposure, I had money, like I was learning to drive. It was just nice, and I even took my first plane ride alone. That year, like everyone should do it. Tried my luck, and there was 2 universities that I was expecting for sure to get an interview from, and I only got one from one. Kind of annoyed about that, but tawakkal ala Allah, the one that I had the interview for was the one that I got into. That is the university I'm at right now, and I'm doing the 6-year foundation course. Yeah, so it's a widening access course. It's for if you come from areas that are like not as well built up, if your parents are not like, you know, doctors themselves, it's for people from those kind of areas, because at the end of the day you have to remember healthcare service of whatever country you are serves its public. So by serving its public, the people serving have to be representative of the public. Different ethnic backgrounds and different religious backgrounds and different cultural backgrounds need your workforce to represent that. You can provide your best care to your patients. So that's why essentially they say that they started these courses. But I think it's great, you know, just enrich us, just enrich because the thing is, there's a statistic I wrote down somewhere, and it kind of shook me. Yeah. So basically, there was a 2014 report, and it said that 80% of medical students come from 20% of schools. Can you imagine that? So 80% of medical students across the country come from 20% of schools. That's not a big pool. That's what the widening access course was, and it was just a year. And it was in the beginning, it was just 30 of us, but obviously some people didn't stay in, some people didn't get through, some people didn't want to get through. They were like, yeah, this is not for me, I've decided, which is good, alhamdulillah, because it's good. I learned a lot. So that first year, because I'd been out of education for a year, I kind of was like, what's this? 9 o'clock in the mornings every day, Monday to Friday, no day off. I had to get used to like living alone and all of that. Basically, I just want to emphasize, if you want to study whatever you want to study, it doesn't even have to be medicine, it could be anything, and you know that you can do it, and you know that you're enthusiastic and hardworking enough to do it, do you know what? Don't let anyone stop you, because people will tell you only have a 2% chance of getting in. You can't do it, or I think you should try something different and just, if you want to do it, you have to be realistic, but don't let other people's negative vibes get in your way. I'll talk about UK CAP. Obviously, that was a very hard thing, because it's such a weird test, like in my opinion. A lot of people say, no, it makes sense, I have no idea what was going on, okay? Verbal reasoning, I remember there was verbal reasoning, abstract, and abstract became a game. I was like, just press it. Abstract. What else? It was the quantitative reasoning and SJT. I liked SJT because it was a bit hard though, because you have to like say most appropriate to least appropriate, but I liked it. Because verbal reasoning, what I was like, I read the question and I was like, okay, so this is what they're asking for. So I used to look for the keywords in the thing, but I think it was just practice, just about getting used to it. And by the time you got used to it, it was okay. So it was just practice run, and when you sit down, just get yourself in this positive mood. It was really hard to get into that environment. What else I have to talk to you about? My interview was okay. My interview went alright, and the thing was, the interview was fine. Basically, when we first went in, everyone was really friendly. I got there so early because obviously it was quite far from where I live. I had to get a hotel room and I was doing it on my own. So it felt like a bit of an achievement as well, just doing that. After that, I felt quite so then we went in, they took our names, they were really friendly. In the beginning, before even you got into the interview, you got to talk to some students and they will be sorting you out. Like, they'll ask you questions, they'll be like, yeah, it's fine, you've got it under control, don't worry, just be positive. I had a group interview, and the group interview was just like, they give you a topic and you have to talk about it, and you have to be basic. I think it was testing your team working skills, because it's about giving people a chance to speak, but also give yourself a chance to speak. That was alright, and I was really nervous about my one-to-one interview. It's not even one-to-one, it's 2-to-1. There's 2 interviewers and then there's you, and the interviewer would basically, like, there was one person that was really antisocial and just ticking stuff in a paper, and another person was asking you questions. Okay, inside I did well, but when I came out of the interview, I felt very like, why did you do that? I felt like, you know when you look back on your life and then you cringe at those moments? It was one of those. But alhamdulillah, it all went well. I'm enjoying my course very, very much. I have met some amazing people. I have pushed myself to do other things, which was really nice. And every time I want to pursue something, I'm like, is it halal? Yes. Is it feasible? Yes. Why? Yes. Just do it and just, pursue your interests. Like, the thing with our course is it's so long. All my friends have graduated this year. Congratulations. The benefit of having such a long course is that I have a longer time than usual to pursue my interests and just do things I'm doing, which is why I'm doing this. So if you have any problems, if you want to know information, if you want, if you're interested in anything, contact us on our email. We want to help everyone, and inshallah we want to branch this out more. So, if you're interested in helping out, get in touch, email. I hope this was useful. I have been chattering for over 20 minutes. I didn't even know that was possible, but apparently it is. If you enjoyed it, thank you. Roqiya.
Okay,
this is awkward.
Guys, I just like to say, I'm very proud of Faiza. She was really nervous and really scared to do this. So, please, I know. Yeah, so we're gonna have to quickly wrap this up. But guys, if you show her appreciation, if you show your appreciation to her for overcoming a fear for doing this first video, I'd be highly appreciated. Make sure you like, comment.
Oh my god, and subscribe to Ladylikerocky as well.
Yeah, obviously, that's a given. That's a given.
And Ladylike podcast. Okay, there's some amazing things coming out.
Yes.
So, very soon.
Keep your eyes opened. Okay. Peace out.